Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Unmerciful with Zoe. On my panel today, I got my man Roskoe Brown from You May Roskoe, and I got the homie Peeps. And tonight, we're actually going to give you like literally a real raw reaction off of 6 Cents by Samson. Literally, we were scrolling through the thing, and I just seen it. It was released 4 days ago, and I ain't seen it, so without further ado.
Fellow Americans, good morning. Certain dates echo throughout history.
The January 6th insurrection.
January 6th attack on the United States Capitol.
The January 6th Capitol insurrection.
January 6th.
January 6th.
January the 6th.
January 6th.
Including dates that instantly remind all who have lived through them where they were and what they were doing when our democracy came under assault.
These clear acts of sedition and violence and terrorism.
A violent terrorist attack on the Capitol.
Such an attack on our democracy.
Violent attack to overthrow an election.
The worst attacks in American history.
If I can't have it my way, I'll burn the whole country down.
Dates that occupy not only a place on our calendars, but a place in our collective memory. December 7th, 1941. September 11th, 2001, and January 6th, 2021.
Newsflash, nobody gives a fuck about it. We all admit that shit was pretty dumb, but that's about it. When we saw the news, we were shocked and we were kind of tense. Like, damn. Then we forgot about it by the 10th. Nobody's walking around stressing over Jan 6. It happened and that was it. We haven't gave a damn since. It's all good when riots are kept in the hood, but now you're freaking out cause this was in the neck of your woods. Now it's a big deal. Now it gets real. Now it's important to us. Not back then in 2020 when stores were boarded up. Not back then when goods were looted and folks were brutalized. Not
What up?
He did point out something that I think was important, for what's her face to kind of compare, that one date to those other dates was kind of crazy.
Oh, it was ridiculous.
Yeah,
It was
like
ridiculous.
that. I don't think there's no comparison by any fucking stretch, dude.
No.
So yeah, to kind of lump, that incident with those was kind of crazy to me. That's all.
No, yeah, it definitely, no, thank you for pointing that out too.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought actually you were going to point out the fact that, like he said, it was different when you brought it to their neck of the woods. Saying a lot of times we forget that the government is supposed to work for the people, and we, the people, should be running the shit because it should be reflecting off of us. That's a free space. That like everybody wants to say like that's private property. No, that's public property.
Yeah,
that's our house.
It's the people's house.
It's our house. So I get it, man, and it is crazy how they do try to like they try to blow it up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is. It's just going with their narrative. But I don't know. But you got anything to go at it, Peeps?
I'm liking the way this is going so far, man. I want to hear more.
All right.
in 2020 when stores were boarded up. Not back then when goods were looted and folks were brutalized. Not then, but right now, cause it happened to the suit and ties. That shit's way above my head. We were fucking shit up all year with demonstrations that left dozens dead. But people like Nancy didn't flinch, in fact they loved it then. People will do what they do, bitch, ain't that what you said?
Yep.
There's literally compilation videos of you and all your colleagues inciting this kind of crap. So it's very fascinating to watch you swallow your words. You put your own foot in your mouth and now you're forced to dial it back. It's fine when you encourage it in my town, in his town, in her town, when the whole fucking city's being burnt down. You smile as you give the green light for mobs to rob shit, but as soon as it comes close to you, then it's a problem. Got it. I don't condone what happened on that day, especially the officers that were assaulted. I would never dare. But as for all the politicians that were there, you fuck us over all the time, so don't expect us to care. I care more about the store owner that's getting beat down in front of his shop just for trying to protect his place of business. He would probably help me if he saw me on the ground dying. Y'all wouldn't do a damn thing. Shit, you probably say good riddance. You walk right over me like I was a crack, and you were trying to save your mother's back like a 5-year-old kid. If you did acknowledge me, you probably
and you
nudged my
pull out your
body.
phone. And you pull it out your phone.
Or pull out your phone to record it and be like,
you know,
that
you
shit is
stepping over,
crazy.
you record it, you doing all that. You know what I mean? So
He's getting a lot of shit in there, man.
no,
He definitely is
very
pointing out
factual.
some good shit. Yeah, definitely. You got anything at Peeps at all? Yeah.
I'm gonna say mine's for the end.
Okay.
And go, aw, little fucker must have died of COVID. You know it's true.
Hold on, what did he say right now?
Body and go, aw, little fucker must have died of COVID.
Stepped over my
You
body.
know it's true. Stop bluffing. All right. They do absolutely nothing that is trusting. Kamala, for you to compare this to Pearl Harbor and 9/11 is disrespectful and fucking disgusting. That's the
That's what I
most
said.
self-centered thing that I've ever seen. Compared to those events, it's not even worth remembering. No one that I know is even still paying attention to it. We'd all forget this shit in like a month if nobody mentioned it. Yep. And you know it too. You're gonna milk this thing and squeeze it till it's bone dry and it won't drip any juice. While your stupid committee's wasting money convicting people from a year ago while CNN runs continuous loops. We would rather hear you address a million other issues. We don't wanna listen to you cry. Get a fucking tissue. So many things could be dealt with in a jiff, but you would rather sit in front of us and smell your own shit. I refuse to show concern for a group of people that I have no respect for. I won't go there. I'm not happy about it. I'm not mad about it either. I'm just neutral on the issue. I just don't care. Yeah, I'm back.
That was dope.
That was The Sixth Sense by Samson. Any thoughts? Who wants to start? Anybody?
Oh man, that was, I mean, just judging the song by itself for one, you know, just off of, you know, lyrics and production and all that good stuff. Like I was feeling it's a nice easy flow, you know, so easy to catch. But I actually was digging the production, you know, like it was very, it almost put me in a mindset of like a 50s TV sitcom or something like that. You know what I mean? Whatever they did with that, it kind of reminded me of that. But it was a dope beat, dope lyrics, you know what I mean? Especially the message behind it, which is a whole nother thing to get to. The message behind it was just impactful because of the fact that the things he was saying, like the you know, the powers that be are trying to turn issue into, you know, trying to make it an agenda pushing thing, you know, now when it shouldn't even be that, like, and to make those comparisons that she was making was so outlandish. You know, it was beyond me. But you know, dope song for the message that it had, because everything that he was saying was real stuff. Like the government is totally out of line. The people need to be running this shit, and somehow we didn't, you know, lost our way. But I mean, it is what it is. You know, that's pretty much all I got to say.
And then from you, Peeps?
Yeah, from a production standpoint, I definitely hear that almost like Leave It to Beaver, honeymooners type of energy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And lyrically, man, he's almost on some Slim Shady type shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that he's on M's level,
right,
but definitely with his delivery and a lot of just the flow itself, you could get that vibe. But the message, man, the message is everywhere, man, because when I look at it, I see when the people are looting, and, you know, me being, you know, between Inglewood and Gage Park, you know, I was right in the mix of it. You know what I'm saying? It's people angry, it's people frustrated. You know what I'm saying? They're feeling like they're not being heard. And then you get this January 6th stuff, and it's a group of people that believe they're not being heard. Like, and that's the message. People whether you're on the left or the right, it's people feeling like they're not being heard. Now, whether you agree with either side, that's on you. But ultimately, that's what it comes down to. And when people aren't feeling like they don't have power, when they don't feel like they're being heard, that's how people react violently. You know what I'm saying? If you're not going to hear me, maybe you'll feel me when I start tearing up some shit. You know what I'm saying? Now, when it comes down to the aspect of actually going up on the Capitol and rolling up on these politicians, low key, I'm like, hey, let them feel some of that fear. Let them feel some of that uncertainty that ordinary citizens feel every day.
Great choice.
And I don't care if you're Black, white, Hispanic, Asian, there's a criminal element in all of our communities that we feel. We feel like a lot of, speaking from a Black experience, we as Black people, and Roskoe, you might be able to feel me on this a little bit more. Only because though, you know what I'm saying? I know you people, but there's something special about Roskoe on this conversation. We think, oh, white people automatically have a free pass at everything. White people have everything, but there are poor ass white people, and they're called white trash. If I'm not mistaken, hey, in the comments, hit me up. Hit me up if I'm right. There are white people in this country that feel just as much as Black people do, but we're looking at things from a Black experience. We're not looking at it from a worldly experience. There are white people out there that are struggling and living check to check just like we are. You know what I'm saying? Zoe, I know you coming from a whole nother perspective. Educate the people on something, man. Talk to us.
No, I mean, and I mean, where I grew up, it was crazy too. It was, and that's why I said it's like universal. I'm glad you pointed that out. Like it, and that's what I'm saying. Like we're so divided right now. It's easier to manipulate everybody on the masses. It's easy to manipulate it. So, I mean, I don't know what the saying exactly is, but I get the sentiment of it, and I know it's like when the people are scared of their government, is where we're at. And I don't know the complete sentiment, but it's basically when the government is scared of the people, that's freedom.
As well as they should be.
Yeah, because we should run it, but we forgot it a long time ago. And the whole thing about it, and I'm glad you pointed out, where it's like, no matter where anybody lies, when you get back down to the whole basics, just strip it all down without all of the boxes that are put at us every day with the narratives, all the shit. Just strip it all down and look at it what it is. It's exactly what it is. People are not feeling like they're heard. And that's it. And I'm glad that he pointed out the fact that, and to be honest, I don't know where or why it was the way it was, but you seen like bail funds for people that were getting caught looting that was funded by Kamala Harris, that was backed up by was it Going Blue or something? It was something where all that money was going. And now you look at January 6th, which is the same situation, people feeling like they weren't being heard, and then they're just now being tried for a trespassing, almost a year later. And like, where's the hypocrisy? Like, they just are doing whatever they want to do because we're so easily manipulated by the shit that they've already put in place. Like, they don't even have to even do anymore. They just have to keep the ball rolling, because everyday people are going to just go off of the shit. It has nothing to do, and it's not even about race. It's really about classism. If you look at the whole general thing, it's just the elites run the shit and we're peasants. And it doesn't matter what color you are. If you don't have that green, you're not speaking that business with me. And that's the way the world works.
Yo, we might just have to do a show from a Armenian rock group. You guys might have heard of them. They're called System of a Down. Have anybody ever heard of that group?
Yes,
I haven't.
No, yes, you did, Roskoe. I played it for.
Okay.
I tell you, we need to do toxicity. We need to. Man, I'm telling you, yeah. I fucks with System of a Down.
Okay, so I have. I just remember. I be smoking, y'all see me.
I had him listening to Chop Suey.
Chop Suey.
I think I remember that. Now.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But we gotta delve into that though, Peeps, like you said.
Whether it's aerials, whether it's toxicity, I mean, man, it's so much there, and you know what I'm saying. That's the reason why I say, man, yo, Zoe, I see you, bro. Like you fam, bro. Like I already know Roskoe fam, man, but you fam, bro. But you know, yeah, it's like when people start, I think that will be the end of the world. That will be the official end of the world when everybody just starts peeping like, yo, you struggling? Yo, we struggling. Like there is no real divide. The divide is here, and they done beat us here.
Yeah, I mean,
Once
look at
you
the
beat
phones,
somebody
man.
here,
Everybody carries phones, keeps you all fucking clouded with everything. You don't see interaction with people anymore. This shit happened last 3 years. Went from 15 days to 3 years. Like it's crazy. Yeah, it's just to isolate you, man. Make you feel like you're alone. That way the boxes already are doing their motion. That's just crazy.
They already won, man. Or so they think. Because once that barrier is broken and people start peeping, you know, real game, boom, drop the bomb, boy.
Exactly. Hey, that's what it is though, and that's real. But again, I just want to ask everybody to like, comment, subscribe to the little video we have going. I got the descriptions for Yume Roskoe in the links, and Peeps will be here. Otherwise, he'll be on Yume Roskoe, and just come support what we're doing over here, man. Just trying to unite everybody and keep some free speech while we're at it. So if everybody's okay with it, I'd like to end the video with just saying deuces.